I am just going to have to stop you there a second, Stephen, because my stream from the PlayStation has stopped. So it was showing somebody else's stream again. So we're all on the break screen, so we're all still being able to be heard, so we can report in what is happening. But I am trying to get you the pictures back as soon as we possibly can here. Apologies for what has happened. I'm not sure exactly what has gone on. Something has happened here in the stream. The stream to SimPlay is still going, my personal stream, to get the ACC footage has stopped. I think we've got it back now that we can show you. So, yes, we are back. So here we go. That should now be there live to show you. So hopefully it doesn't go off again. Not sure what happened there, so apologies for that. But we have got it back. Not a lot now. I've just got the silver poll, which there we go, got the silver poll. It literally just come up saying broadcast stopped in my top corner, so it was only for a couple of seconds the screen showed somebody else's broadcast. So there you go, a bit of free publicity for whoever that was. Oh, Anderson and Marsden on the gravel at the chicane, side by side still. Marsden's just got a nose in front, Broom's waiting in the wings just behind, and Anderson's battered Mercedes as Marsden's gone deep. Anderson should get the place back. Broom might be in contention here also to get onto the back of Anderson. May not get on these front two. Sorry Steve, what were you saying about the front four? Yeah, they have been driving off on their own. So it's now going to change rules. So it's all been really well tonight. We'll try and get that sorted so we can change the camera views for you. We have cameras for now, just not going to change off of them. I wanted to go on board with it, but it doesn't seem to be working at the moment. But either way, we've got McGowan on the back of McKenzie. Maiga still under pressure from Ramsel. Within a second of these two Chevrolets, Jamie Lee's on the back of Popovich, and then you've still got Marsden, who is trying to attack the back of Anderson, but he's got Neil Brewer with him. Stakely as well is still with Knucklegun. So some really good fights happening out there on circuit. Sorry, I wasn't watching the Maiga fly, I was watching McGowan on board. I got the keyboard working and he just tapped the rear of McKenzie. Ramsel's going to have a look at the inside of Maiga. No, he's not, backs out of that one. Oh, we've got a real fight on our hand for the last 8 minutes. This is turning into an awesome race here at Donington Park. I said it wouldn't disappoint, and it hasn't so far. Yeah, so P4 for McGowan. As Maiga's getting onto the back of them two as well. He's bringing Rob Ramsel with him. Hermitage just not able to stick with them two at the moment. Further down, Jamie Lee has lost out to Popovich quite a bit as we see a plane coming into land at East Midlands Airport, just the other side of the plane's wall at the top of the circuit. That's a great shot of the aeroplane just there, just behind the auction building, just dipping down behind that. As he also coming under pressure from Neil Broom. Up the inside goes Neil Broom. Marsden just bides his time and lets him go through. DJ Phil Atherton has retired from this race. That'll be no score for Phil Atherton in this final race of the season. Shame for him there. I just realised I actually put his race results. He would be 20th in race number 1. So there we go. But no points for him in this second race. So yeah, what a shame for Phil to end the season like that. But Kenton sticking with Ian McGowan at the moment and really wants to come back. Michael and Rob Ramsell right there as well. So if anything happens, them two can pounce on an extra couple of positions. Yeah. No, I don't think we've seen the end of this fight either. Stapley's back out of Crooklyn as well, so Stapley back in the lead of bronze. Anderson has got that gap down to 1.8 seconds. Nobody's voted yet in the poll for silver driver of the season, so obviously either nobody deserves it or everybody deserves it in silver. Stapley a little deep. Bojan's going to have a look here as that is Rob Ramsell into the wall on the exit of Melbourne Hairpin, and he has returned to the pit lane with 5 minutes to go. So just in the nick of time to score points in this race due to the 75% cut off, but Ramsell in a wall, what a shame. He's just messaged me, he's blew his engine. He's just messaged me on Discord, in capitals, I blew my engine up with 4 laughing emojis. So maybe he didn't have a moment, maybe he's messed it up himself. So Rob Ramsell has blew his own engine up with a chance to win this race. What an umpty. Oh, what a shame for him, he's had such a good night as well. Yeah. Well, if you don't laugh, you'd probably cry. He will score 18th place. He was within that time window to score the points for the 75% completed. So Rob Ramsell, 18th place. Well done, Rob. But wow, a blown engine in the Ginetta. Never mind, it's not really a call, it's aggressive on it shifting, is it? Neither as McGowan and McKenzie approaches dropped a little bit wide. They've pulled well clear of McKenzie during this time. Rutherford's falling behind Stapley, but has got Anderson gaining on him. 1.1 seconds is that gap. Marston trying to gain on the back of Proof. Hopefully Ramsell comes out the pits to finish this race off, provided his damage is repaired in time, I suppose. Yeah, what a shame for Rob Ramsell. Yeah. do keep our eyes on this. Keynes has got a 4.5 second lead in this race. What a good job he's had and done tonight. He's done everything he needed to. It's just not going to be enough, I feel, for this championship at the moment. What a shame for Keynes. But he's done everything he could do to try and take the race wins, take the championship as well to the very end. Let's be honest, he's still within that shout, and he's taken it right to the very end over Maiger here. And you have to say, fair play to him, because he's been absolutely fantastic all season long. Oh, changing the bronze category. Anderson's ahead of Kruppeljan. Broom nearly got past Kruppeljan there for third place in the bronze category. Pete Morrison's with them as well. This has given Stapley a 2.6 second lead in bronze. So all of a sudden, bronze has just, perked up as Kruppeljan's gone deep at the Melbourne hairpin. Broom has gone through. Morrison nearly got him as well. Now how it changes in the bronze category as well. So a battle for fourth place overall, and in the gold category, Silver looks pretty dead in the dust at the moment. After that Ramsell engine blow up, him and Maiger was the two that was battling for the lead in that one, and now bronze becomes extremely interesting as Morrison looks right around the outside of Kruppeljan in towards Redgate corner. Can he get the move done? Little wiggly through the exit onto the grass. They're still side by side as they approach the Craner curves. Still together. Little bit of contact. Keynes is coming to the final corner. We're just going to stick with this momentarily. I think Keynes may get one more lap in. Kruppeljan back up the inside of Old Hairpin. Through he goes. Here though comes that of Post once again. Keynes does start the final lap. Who is off? No, you're fine. Absolutely fine, buddy. Don't worry about that one. As these two are going to fight on for yet another lap. But Mackenzie and McGowan start their final laps of this race, and Keynes, sadly, is going to be the bridesmaid. But what a way to end his championship season this season in the Who Darren Cup in fantastic style. He's currently leading this race. Keynes would have taken a Grand Slam here today. Fastest pole position, race win, fastest lap in both races. What a night for Keynes. Yes, he has. Well, he's approaching the final corner now, and it's not going to be the championship for Keynes in this one, but he can hold his head high. 5 race wins this season for Keynes, 14 podiums, 8 fastest laps with 4 pole positions. He wins, but this man is going to be back-to-back Who Darren Cup gold champion. Post will take the championship at Donington Park in the Donington Decider. Wilbrink is going to come home for that P number 3 to finalise the podium. McGowan 4th from Mackenzie. Maiger, your already crowned silver champion, will win in the silver category once again. He finishes 6th. Herendich down in 7th. Great result for him, 2nd in the gold championship. Second in the gold race. Cummins rounds out the gold podium from Vlasic, who does he secure second place in the gold championship? I think he may have done as Popovic. Well, we'll see in a minute actually, because Popovic is P10, so we'll see when the points get totaled up at the end. Jamie Lee is going to come to the line for P11 in this one. Your bronze winner will be that of Stapley. P5 overall in the bronze category at the moment. We'll sort out the points, but he wins in bronze tonight. Neil Broom will take 13th for second place in bronze. Champion Gareth Anderson, 14th place. Kruppeljan will hang in there for 15th. Privet dropped down the order at the very end, I do believe, unless caught the back of these two. Will be down in 17th. Pete Marsden will take that off 16th place to round out today's proceedings. So I'm just going to take a quick screenshot of the timetables for all of the results. As obviously we've got to actually get the race 1 results. So there we go. They're already put on the spreadsheet. I'm just waiting for that race 2 to finalise with Philip Atherton on them. But Post takes that championship crown in the Gold Championship. I will just quickly run through the points tallies here in the championships that have already been secured. We'll start with that Bronze Championship. Anson wins 955 points to Couplejans 726. Broome is 3rd place overall with in bronze with 694. Cherry Moore 684 for him. Stapley on 643. Privet 573. Winspear 7th from Crack, Doosan, Smith, Atherton and Tipping. In silver, Miger won the championship, 1,254 points, some 350 points clear of Popovic, who rounds out that championship in 2nd place. And then we've got that of Vasic, P3. So a good P3 for him. Herendich takes P4 from Gillies, himself in P5. Marston was 6th, tied with Jamie Lee. Benny Varga down in 8th from Cummins, with Gluhack, Ramsell, McMillan, Johnson, Betson and Sturrock. And as like we've just said, your gold champion Post takes the championship by 72 points to Cairns. So Cairns did all he could to claw points back today, but it wasn't enough. De Munster hangs on. Oh, no, I've not put these in order, actually, so apologies. But Post is champion, Cairns is 2nd. Wilbury will finish P3 from De Munster. Mackenzie in 5th from Pospisil, McGowan, Gary Leach and Mezin. And that is all that she wrote for the Who Darren Cup. Big thank you to our patrons you can now see on screen. And me and Stephen are hopefully going to be joined by a few drivers. And we've got the mystery man who's been, I'm going to say, forced into the commentary box tonight by the whole of Momentum Motorsport. It sadly couldn't be 3 championships for Momentum to take home. But Cairns, you did absolutely everything you could tonight to take that championship fight to Post. It's been a great championship for yourself. You're obviously, you know the strengths of the Giannetti, you know the weaknesses, especially compared to that McLaren in a straight line. It's the biggest comparison. But you've been solid all season long. It's been a great championship and a pleasure to commentate on it. We'll see what happens. You've obviously got Thursday night, Donington Park. What's the thoughts here in the BMW? Well, we'll let you go. Congratulations, 2nd place in the Gold Championship and absolute outright dominant victories tonight for yourself. Whole fastest lap and 2 race wins. Congratulations. And we'll go down quickly to speak to our confirmed bronze champion, Gareth Hansen, who last week when we spoke to you, he was only provisional. You're now confirmed as the bronze champion. That must be a great feeling to know that one is in the bag. There we go. Yeah, great season for you. The gold livery, maybe not the livery of choice for this evening. Every time I've seen someone in a gold livery, it's not run quite so well. So maybe that's why your kids ran into running gold on the part tonight. But it's been a great season for yourself. Thoroughly well done on the championship. And how much kicking and screaming with Cairns to get him in the commentary box. Well, I'm going to hand over to Michael. Miger, silver champion confirmed. It didn't look like the gold livery was a great choice for yourself either after race 1 because he wasn't on your dominant form. Let's say to you. No, our pleasure. It's been a privilege to commentate on such great battles with yourself and Gillies this season, South with Ramsell and Henditch, and also mixed it with some of the gold drivers. It's been an honour all season. Congratulations on the championship, and enjoy it. And before we go to Martin in just a moment, we've got Popovich in the chat with us as well. Welcome into the commentary box. Just talk us a little bit quickly through how Donington Park was for you tonight. He was in some good battles. Yeah, there was a few scary moments at the hairpins that me and Stephen witnessed tonight. All did go well, buddy. Second in the Silver Championship. Great result for your first season with us. Yeah, brilliant. Well, we can't wait. I can't wait to see you again out there on the circuit tomorrow in that Mercedes-Benz. Congratulations, Sniper. And we'll go to your back-to-back Houdaran Cup gold champion, Martin. You've done it again. Wasn't possibly as easy as last season. You obviously was pretty much the runaway champion last season. This one went right down to the wire, and you managed to get across the line and take that championship. Back-to-back Houdaran Cup champion. Absolute pleasure. It's been a joy to watch you all season. Like you said, you struggled early on. You had to find your feet. You come from behind in the championship, really had to find your feet and started to pick up their wins. And that middle part of the season kind of set you up for this second half, didn't it? Indeed. Well, back-to-back Houdaran Cup champions. Congratulations, buddy. We'll let you get back to it. And yeah, see you hopefully, possibly in the GT3s next season, but we'll see what happens. See you next time. Thank you. Stephen, first of all, driver of the day. 3 drivers of the season, one from each category. The final thoughts. No pressure. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, no, I completely agree. It's my drivers of the day. It's, race winners are sometimes boring to give, but the job Keynes had to do today was a big one, and I think he did everything he could to do it. He maximised on the points, so we're going to give that to Keynes. Goal driver this season. I think it's hard to look past Post because of how bad a start. If you actually look back at the start, how bad a start he had at Brands and Hungaro, the way he's had to fight back has been impressive. So I'm going to give it to Post. Silver driver of the day, I'm with you. I'm going to give it Rob Ramsey. I think he's had good pace, possibly for 2 race wins. Blew his engine in race 2, but solid pace from Rob, who we've not seen all season, which could have been a shame. Driver of the season in silver, I'm also going to go Miger. Yes, I'm giving it to champions. Yes, it might be boring, is what you might be thinking. You've got to think of the season in its context. Had Stephen done the full season, had Rob on tonight's performance done the full season, it may have been a different story, but Miger has just been dominant. Same as like Stephen said, he's been mixing it with the gold drivers all season long. I think it's been phenomenal. Bronze driver of the day, I'm going to go Staple. Staple's had a solid night. He's been really good. Took that race within the second race. I'm going to be boring again, and I'm going to pick Anderson. I'm glad you went Neil Broom, and this is why I'm doing Anderson. I'm glad you went Neil Broom, so I think he does deserve a mention. I also think we need to shout out Cherry Moore. Bar him not being able to race the last few races, he's pushed Anderson hard all season, and he's been thoroughly, right in that fight with Gareth all season long. So I'm going to give him a massive shout out, as well as Broom and Stapley. I think Stapley's been pretty good as well. But that is it for the Who Darren Cup. It will hopefully be back in the future, but as we announced in just before racing, Le Mans Ultimate will take centre stage for a 7-week calendar. Race formats and dates will obviously all be out in due course when we post the team calendars in the Discord and on our social media platforms. You'll be able to see the calendars there. But that is it. Post back-to-back Who Darren Cup champion. Miger takes the silver championship, and Gareth Anderson, after all his hard work from last season into this one, has become your bronze champion. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow night, where myself and Langley will be live. Stephen will be joining us. Not tomorrow night. He's not joining us tomorrow night. We'll just be me and Langley in the commentary box tomorrow. Stephen, it's been a pleasure to have you these last couple of races. Thank you for joining me. And we'll hopefully see you on the track Thursday night. But for Who Darren Cup, that is it. As we say goodbye to ACC on a Tuesday night, we look forward to Le Mans Ultimate in the future as we stick to ACC on the console for now on that Wednesday and Thursday. Again, all dates and calendars will come out in due course as the season's coming to an end. The admins and myself will all have a nice chat and a bit of a meeting to discuss what is happening going into that next season. The calendar will be revealed tomorrow for next season with certain race events and the night, morning and evening race. So tune in tomorrow night for the calendar for GT3, as well as Thursday night. If you can't see tomorrow night, the calendar will be announced at some point tomorrow, possibly at the same time we did the calendar tonight. So keep your eyes out for that calendar. Again, no dates, they will come in due course. But that is it. We thank you all for tuning in. Remember, hit that like button if you like what you see here. Hit the bell to be notified when we go live, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. But from me, Stephen, and the whole team here at SimPlay Motorsport, thank you and good night. Cheers, buddy. Enjoyed that. Thank you very much. Pleasure. Yeah. It's a shame. We discussed taking the Who Darren name with us, but it's like Matt said, do we just keep it to console because it's a console thing? And it's like, I get that. I kind of want to keep the name, but at the same time, I do get it. I'm going to have to shoot because I've got to ring somebody in Switzerland about something, work-wise. Yeah. No problem, buddy. Enjoy your night, and I'll see you Thursday. Have a good one, bud. Take care.
Hey, Matthew.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Good.
I'm not great, mate. I'm not great. Um, I've spoke with Yannick, and I want to speak with you because
Yeah.
I want to wish you all the best for your future, mate. I don't know if you've heard the news, but I'm no longer commentating on Racing Unleashed.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Um, so I'm not doing great. It's kind of a shock, and I'm a bit gutted and disappointed. But I just want to say, dude, I wish you all the best. I have nothing but the utmost respect for you. I think you're a cracking driver and a cracking bloke. It was a pleasure to meet you and get to know you over these years. Um, I hope you end up on the grid one day because you work hard. You're a hard-working lad, and I really, really am rooting for you to get onto that grid. I think you're a top guy.
Thank you.
It's been an absolute pleasure to commentate on you, buddy, and I wish you all the best.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, man. I saw it like this afternoon when they posted. They posted something on our Discord that they had the new commentation, and I was it was really weird to me because they didn't really say that you were gone. They just told that it's insane. Man.
Yeah.
I don't know. From my never talked publicly